100 years and countless more ahead. Join us in celebrating every story.
Why did you say that name?
Okay, we'll get into that later, but we're taking a look at Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. A really hyped movie that turned out to be a disaster. And I don't blame them, because for the most part, this movie is kind of underwhelming. There are some good moments, but for the most part, it's kind of eh. Let's start with the good stuff. So in this movie, Bruce Wayne, played by Ben Affleck, plans to destroy Superman after seeing him attacking Zod, while at the same time accidentally destroying innocent people. And Superman feels remorse and sad about it, because every time he's on screen, he has like a sad or depressing look on his face, like he feels bad for the destruction in Metropolis 18 months ago. And of course, he's played by Henry Cavill. And Jesse Eisenberg plays Lex Luthor, a weird and crazy Lex Luthor that doesn't feels like a combination of Joker and Lex Luthor, because while Lex Luthor creates Doomsday and becomes against Superman, he's kind of like jokesy, like,
They'll come from heck between us. No, they come from the sky. Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent. Huh, I love it. Bringing people together.
or like the blue. He goes insane when he talks to Superman during the tower, at top of the tower, about Martha. And when at the end he sings ding 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 for no reason at all. Because of the ring being unbelled. Then Batman and Superman fight for one fight. And it's a pretty cool fight for the most part, with Batman using all these gadgets and weapons to fight Superman, and destroys him and kicks his butt really good. And then he was about to kill him with a spear until something surprising happens. Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent share the same mother's name, Martha. Yep. Batman and Superman fight for a very epic fight scene, and it ends with one thing that they'll have in common. Martha is the name of both of their mothers. Like, that's how it should end it. Of course, he screams,
Why did you say that name?
it's kind of a little funny for the most part. And I do appreciate the appearance of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I thought she was pretty cool. And the other Justice League mirror that was set up was just setups. Especially even with the Flash telling Bruce Wayne about,
Lois is the key. You're right about Superman.
because Batman's having nightmares about the apocalyptic world, where Superman is like how he was in the Injustice video game. And Lois has been killed. Kind of deserted the key. But other than that, this movie's a little too depressing and dark. Like, really dark and depressing. Like, the movie doesn't have like fun or interesting moments that are not like super serious or dark. The entire movie is taken very seriously and dark. Like, maybe if like Superman scenes are all lighthearted and Batman's like a little dark, maybe that could work. But the entire movie, even with Superman, is dark with no light blue sky. Like, even as bad as Batman and Robin can be, there's some fun and charm about it due to its campiness. This one is it's just dark and depressing. Like, it opens with young Bruce Wayne being getting his parents killed, and trying adult Bruce Wayne trying to save innocent people, and it ends with the death of Superman in the second film in the DCEU. So yeah, after Man of Steel, Batman v Superman is the second film in which Superman is killed, which is kind of an odd thing to do because that's like if Captain America Civil War was the second film of the MCU after Iron Man and it ends with Iron Man being killed off. That's an odd choice. But it ends with a kind of powerful end where the people grieving his death, considering that throughout the entire movie, Superman has been a controversial figure, especially during the court scene. And there's a lot of Batman stuff that probably should have been in a solo movie before BVS, where it's like his Robin got killed, he feels older and more uh, intense, and a lot of stuff goes on that never happened due to DC rebootion in 2025. And so Batman v Superman is not like the worst DC movie, but it's not like a great one too. So yeah, what do you think of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice?